What's that, man? It's Uncle Pimpleton, man. Check this out. Look, I'm about to ruin some of y'all childhood in less than 3 minutes, man. This is crazy, man. Watch me not tell you this. All right, you know the movie Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the cartoon? Man, I'm gonna tell you who that really is. Y'all ready? That's the Jackson 5, man. You know what I mean? Rudolph is Michael. I'm trying to tell you, man, look. I got facts to back everything up I'm talking about. Look, Rudolph is Michael. You know what I mean? It was 5 reindeer, you know, that's Jackson 5. Jermaine was hating on him back then, too. You know what I mean? Look, they talk about Rudolph knows. Who else knows they talk about? Michael. Talk about Michael knows. You know what I mean? Look, everything lines up. I'm trying to tell you, look, Michael, Rudolph daddy was Joe Jackson, man. You know what I mean? And Rudolph was Michael. It only makes sense. You know what I mean? Joe say, now Micah? You know what I mean? Joe ain't called him Michael, he called him Micah. Now Micah, get in here and practice. But Daddy, I don't want to practice. I want to play outside like the normal kids. Now Micah, look, you're going to get in here and you're going to practice. You're going to practice this damn belt.
All right, son, try it on.
I don't want to. Daddy, I don't like it.
You'll like it and wear it.
Oh, but Daddy.
He even talk like Michael.
I'm very gullible.
There are more important things than comfort. Self-respect. Santa can't object to you now.
Put the costume on that I picked out for you. Michael say, but Daddy, I don't like this costume. Now, Michael, look, I ain't gonna tell you again, boy. You're gonna wear that goddamn costume, or you're gonna wear this belt. Now, go on in there and put it on. I said, put it on. Go on in there and put it on. You know what I mean? People from the South, man, they mix words and mash them together like that. He didn't say, put it on. He said, put it on. You know what I mean? My daddy used to talk like that. He's from Arkansas. Now, go on there and put it on, man. Put that down. Huh? Put that down. I said, put the rat down. Put that down, man. Get in there and sing. Oh, man. But his belt get to singing. Michael go in there, put the rat down, put Ben down with tears in his eyes and shit. And start singing. Ben, the two of us feel free somewhere. Ben, the two of us feel free somewhere. Ben, you are the real me. You are the real to me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. There was some other reindeers in the background dancing. You got a friend in me. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you better not never talk about young Michael Jackson, man. You can talk about some of the other ones, but like young Michael Jackson, who else? Dancing Machine Michael Jackson, you can't talk about him. Off the Wall Michael Jackson, you can't talk about him. Bad Billie Jean, you can talk about him a little bit. But you know, the rest of them, you go ahead and talk about him then. You know what I mean? But look, back to the story. Back to the story, man, look. So then he was getting ready to try out for their dancing and stuff before the choreographer came. You know, they was doing them one by one and stuff. So Marlon, he came to Rudolph and he was like, man, look. You know, Marlon was the other reindeer. They called him Fireball. But that's really Marlon because him and Mike was the closest and stuff. You know what I mean? So Marlon said, hey, Michael, look. There's some hoes. And Michael said, what?
Hey, look. Those. Hey, what do you know? One of them likes you.
Yeah, Fireball, you really think so?
See, on Rudolph, they said does. They call them does, though. You know what I mean? Michael said, what? He said, yeah, I think one of them want to holler at you.
You won't get to us for a while yet. Now's your chance to get acquainted with that dough.
Mike went over there and stuff. He started hollering at the dough, you know what I mean? You know, and you know who the dough was. That was Brooke Shields. Yeah, you know, that was Brooke Shields, man. You know what I mean? And Brooks was like, you know, I think you're cute. And Michael was like, she thinks I'm cute. Nigga jumped up in the air, spun around, and hit the splits and came back up. And the choreographer seen him out the corner of his eyes, a dude named Jeffrey Daniels. You don't believe me? Look it up, man. I'm telling the truth. Jeffrey Daniels was like, damn, that's magnificent.
Rudolph, I think you're cute.
Magnificent.
I can't. She said I feel
So, you know what I mean? Mike came from that. And it's really the same thing, man. I got more further proof than that. You know what I mean? Then once they found out, they really started noticing Michael nose and stuff. And everybody, and even Jeffrey Dahmer was like, Mike, your nose, man. You can't fuck around. You can't play with us now. You can't dance. You know what I mean? He told them they couldn't dance in the Reindeer games and stuff like that. So that was the same thing on that. And then, to top it off, you know what I mean? Mike was going walking backstage and stuff. And then Brooke Shields seen him walking. She was like, well, you said you was going to walk me back to my trailer. And, you know, Mike was like, you don't want to fuck with me. You going to talk about my nose too? And then she was like, nah, I love your nose.
Rudolph.
Mike was like, I don't love your nose.
What do you want? You promised to walk me home. Aren't you gonna laugh at my nose too? I think it's a handsome nose. Much better than that silly false one you were wearing.
She predicted the future. She knew he was going to be getting nose jobs.
It's different from everybody else's. But that's what makes it so grand. Why, any doll would consider herself lucky to be with you. Yeah?
She's like, nah, I love your nose. That's the thing they really want me to try some Black D act. And he's like, what? You want to try? You don't want to try none of my D act. I do. You know what I mean? She said, close your eyes, Michael. Michael standing there. He see his zipper go down. And Brooke go down there, and Michael say, hee. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a tribute to Brooke Shields. Y'all don't know, man. When Michael would like grab his dick and say, hee. You know what I mean? He told Brooke that would be their little secret thing that he'll acknowledge her every time, every time he think about it. You know, like basketball players take a free throw and they might blow a kiss before they shoot or something. That was his tribute to Brooke Shields. You know what I mean? But then to wrap it all up, they had this big concert, man, a Motown concert. And the Jackson 5 wasn't the same at the, when they didn't have Michael in there, so they wasn't finna perform. You know what I mean? And, and Santa Claus, that's Barry Gordy. Look at him. He got the beard and everything. That's Barry Gordy. That's Santa. He ran the whole thing. You know what I mean? So Barry Gordy he see Michael over there dancing and stuff in the corner. He was like, Michael, come here, your nose. Your beautiful nose. He heard Michael over there singing. You know, Santa Claus said that to Rudolph, man.
That nose. That beautiful, wonderful nose.
Look, Santa Claus and Barry Gordy got the same big ass head, too.
No, and you're going to lead my team. Yes, sir.
You know, they had the dude telling the thing, Jack Frost, that's why I'm wearing this hat. You know, when he had a pimp hat on, he was one of the gangsters of Motown. You know, I was too back in the day. That's how I know all the story. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, check it out, man. Hey, before I get out of here, make sure y'all check out my nephew Marlon Money album, Sunday Service by the Liquor Store, man. It's a classic. Hey, man, it's on a whole nother, it's something else, man. You got to check it out. Coming out everywhere, December 30th. You know what I mean? Look at that Times Get Rough video, Hazel Vision Films. Check him out on YouTube. Subscribe to the nigga. I'm out. Be my, see my.